Hello, welcome to 4 Degrees Funnier. I'm one of your hosts, JC,
And I'm your other host, Darian.
and we have our first interviewee here today. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Allie. As you know, I'm the producer of 4 Degrees Funnier. I'm very excited to be interviewed this week, be the first guest. A little about me though. I used to play high level volleyball, so we all have that in common. And currently I live in Saskatchewan with my boyfriend and my two very bad little dogs.
Aw, that you're working very hard to train.
Yes, very hard.
Why don't you tell the listeners how you know D and I?
Yeah, so I am Darian's little sister. We are 3 years apart. So so when she went to university and she met JC, that was when I was in high school. So kind of perfect timing to gain another big sister to bug me and tease me. So yeah, I think I met Jay pretty quickly into their first year when I went down there to visit. And I think
Yeah,
it was
and
like,
whether it was like in real life or not,
yeah, it was
we
pretty
liked.
obvious, pretty like, yeah,
Yeah,
quickly I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
this is the best friend. You know,
yeah.
like this is the, not
Enter
just like, yeah, not
Yeah.
a
a
just
life-altering
PA.
event.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
remember the beaking happened very quickly.
oh yeah, Allie and I like for sure got off on the wrong foot. But like low-key the right foot,
In
you
in
know?
the
It was
best
all
way,
fun and
yeah.
games.
In a loving way, in a
Yeah,
sisterly way.
100%. Yeah, when Allie says like we were literally like sisters, it was true. It was just like, oh my God, shut up.
Yeah, all the time.
Even more so than Darian and Allie. And if you know Darian and Allie, that's saying quite a bit.
Hmm. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have thankfully come a long way. But like,
Yeah.
my God,
We
we go
we
through
love a
shit.
little playful banter though, back and forth, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
That's why this podcast works also. So
Yeah,
you're welcome,
100%.
everybody.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here without it.
So yeah, we're gonna do a new like I don't know segment-ish episode type deal, and so we're gonna do an interview. Did you
Episode
like that?
type deal. Loved it.
And this is a very unserious interview, but it'll help you get to know our interviewees a little bit better. And Darian and I, again, we just like some playful banter. So that's what we're gonna do. D, you want to take it away?
All right, so we're gonna mix it up a little. We're gonna throw in a couple of questions that you're gonna think, "Wow, what a great interview question," and then you'll see.
Yep.
Um, okay, so my first question is, where do you want to be in 5 years?
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
hitting
Go
you
for it,
hard.
baby.
Let's go.
Um, 5 years. Do you mean physically where I want to be, location, or where I'm at in life?
Spiritually, emotionally, I
Also.
don't care.
Okay, well, I would love to um, have a family.
Uh,
And, you know,
You're an infant, but okay.
okay,
already have
sure.
started
There
having a
we go.
family at that point. I would love to own my first home. And career wise, this is going to sound very specific. I want to move up 2 positions. If I had to explain, like, where I'm at now, and then it's like, there's my manager, and then there's their manager, I want to be that manager, you know?
Love
Mm,
that.
Like, I'm not trying to aim, like, I'm not going to be a director in 5 years, but I feel like I can get to, like, that, my boss's boss kind of area.
yeah,
Hell yeah, brother.
we like that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add in there, Allie?
Um, no.
Perfect.
I love that. All right, I kind of have like a little bit of a follow-up question that fits well with this. But I would like you to describe your job in 3 words.
Oof. Well, should I explain my job
No,
before? No.
no, you can't explain
Three
anything.
Try
jobs.
and
So
get
am
it
I explaining, like, the feelings I feel it or what I
No.
actually do?
the act of your job, like what the purpose of your job is, basically, like what you actually do.
Okay. I would say a, a credit or audit would be one word.
Okay, we'll take a slash. Yeah,
Mhm.
credit
Yeah.
slash audit. Mhm.
And then I would say a 2-word, 1 word, like social good.
Okay.
Is that a word? I've never heard that used in a sentence.
Well, like doing good, like, you know what I mean?
Ah,
Like,
Okay.
yeah. No, Darian? Do you
No, I like it more like social justice, I guess is the
Yeah,
word.
social, well, not justice.
But like,
she's saying
yeah.
socially she's doing good things. She's
Okay.
doing
Yeah,
good things for society.
values-based work, I guess. Yeah.
Well, that's not one word. So moving on.
Anyways, third word.
What was the third word?
Honestly, Excel. Spreadsheet. Not
Hanukkah.
excelling.
Not excelling. Yeah, you are an Excel queen, as in the spreadsheets. Thank God you know how to work them because I don't.
Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah, so I
Not a
guess
clue.
those would be the three.
Wow, that's amazing. I love that. I did have a follow-up question to my question, but I feel like first to you if you can answer this.
Yeah.
I wanted, okay, so if we said audit, social good, and what was the last one again?
Excel.
Excel. Okay. I wanted you to describe those 3 words in 3 words each. But like audit, you were so your response was so like elevated. I wasn't expecting such high
Yeah, the
level
caliber of
words, you
words
know?
was up here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
5th grade reading level. Like I can't do that shit.
You're right. We should ask for kindergarten level.
The bar is so low.
The bar is on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Yeah, no, we'll skip that one unless you feel very confident in answering that. But I feel like social good. How do you describe that in 3 words?
Um,
This might be a good exercise for us to better understand what you meant by social good, actually.
I guess ensuring ensuring no harm.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Allie is the producer.
Yeah. She got those words. Wow.
I'm so impressed.
Me too.
Guys, wow.
Wow.
Okay, so then let me quickly explain what my job is. So, I'm
Yeah.
a senior analyst, and I work for a nonprofit, and we do accreditations for casinos.
Boom.
So, I read lots of documents, do a lot of Excel stuff, and then that's why I'm always traveling because I'm going to the casinos all over Canada and internationally, and yeah.
That's crazy. You absolutely knocked that answer out of the park.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Are you ready for your
Moving
next
on.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you predict what will happen to the interest rates over the next quarter from the Bank of Canada? And please give us numbers.
Yes, actually there is some like data on this. Is like I would say, oh well, the interest rate is going to drop because things have been going so good and they've been dropping 0.25% or whatever per quarter recently. But then the whole like political, you know,
War that we have?
war essentially with the tariffs. I would assume interest rates are going to go up by or stay the same. I want to say if they're going up, they're going by 0.25%.
Wow. Write
Wow.
it down.
You did know more than I thought you would. I'm very proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am like a little tiny bit smart sometimes. Not, yeah.
No,
In
like
like
1,000%.
Yeah, because they'll ask me to do stuff, but you know.
And in like a totally different realm than Jay and I of smart.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in things that like I could never comprehend, like Excel, what specifically. I'm like, no, can't open it. Don't know what to do.
Well,
on it.
Interest?
Your
What
guys'
is
job.
interest?
You're talking about things, and I'm like, I don't even know what those words mean. They're
Perfect.
just
So
normal
we're still the
things.
same then.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a pretty easy question, I would say. Just again, to get a little bit more context to our listeners, how tall are you?
I am 5'10" and a little bit.
Tall
Yep.
queen.
Very tall. Very tall.
Mhm. Always forget that whenever I see you, I'm always like, oh, god damn.
Yeah, she's a monster.
People are
Did I
always
shrink?
surprised when they meet me in person. Like my coworkers are like, "The fuck?" Like,
Fuck
I'm like,
you
yeah,
for
sorry.
for.
I
Isn't
need to like
that a
put
funny
it in my
concept?
fucking Teams thing instead of like pronouns. It's like 5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good to know. I feel like one time when I went on a volleyball exchange with like a bunch of girls I've never met before, we followed each other on like Facebook or whatever, and there was like pictures. And this one girl I saw, I was like, oh my God, like I'm a little bit afraid of her because I feel like she's gonna be like 6'2". Met her, shorter than me. She was easily 5'2". I was like, oh, it's so interesting that just based on your face, I expected you to be gigantic.
Totally.
You know, good for her though. She's giving off good, like strong vibes.
Little
Yeah.
girl energy.
Very
Yeah.
energy. That's good.
Yep.
hmm
Um, okay. What is your death row meal?
Crispy chicken burger.
She knew. From where specifically?
Well, either the one from Original Joe's, shout out Original Joe's, used to work there in university, or the spicy one from Popeye's chicken.
What about the one from Cactus Club?
Oh, the Cactus Club one is good too. Yep. Love a good crispy chicken, classic white person. And obviously a Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
been
good.
discussed. Um, my next question: do you think that 6 in real life would realistically be afraid of 7?
I mean, I think 7 is very tall,
Yeah,
but maybe a bit scrawny. So I don't think 6 would be afraid of 7, no.
you think that they're even?
I think 6 is stronger. 6 has got a pear-shaped body, strong with those, just strong thighs, can throw punches. 7's like, doop, knock them right over, Like, on the
7
way
is
there,
giving
you know?
tall, lanky girl for sure.
Yeah.
Not very sturdy.
Not
Not very
very sturdy.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that answer. That's a great answer.
It's a good question.
Thank you. Appreciate it. My late night thoughts. That's one of the ones I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is a great question.
Gotta write that one down. I got 2 more questions, so I'm gonna leave my last one for more like. Anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, when looking to hire a landscaper, what are the top 3 qualifications to look for?
Are they really tan? Because it shows if they love working long hours.
Oh.
Really good answer.
Do they... Have you met this landscaper? Have you, like, interviewed with them?
No, you're like vetting them online,
Okay, so you can't see their tan.
but I think the tan still stays because I think that's a good qualification in a landscaper.
Yeah.
You're so right.
I also think, like, what does their logo look like? Does it look like it was made by a 4-year-old with a crayon? I've seen a lot of landscaping, a lot of, like, manual labor logos that I'm like, you could have paid your, like, little niece $20 to make what you want on Canva. So, Third, I would say... I don't even know. I don't even have a third one because I think if you have a shitty logo and you look like you haven't been outside for longer than 5 minutes, I'm not going to hire you to do my backyard,
There
And
we
like,
go.
I guess, oh, no, my third one actually. Do you know how to work with fountains and make waterfalls?
Oh.
You never know when you might want a fountain or a waterfall in your yard, so good to have a guy that knows how to do that.
That was unexpected.
That took a turn.
Do you know how to make a fountain? You're in.
Third one, water features.
Yeah.
Water feature.
Water features, strictly most important qualification you can give.
The wetter, the better.
Wait, that's their logo?
Wait a minute. Did we just start a landscaping company?
Man, I hope.
Placing a logo right here that says, the wetter the better, and it's a fountain in the middle.
That's hilarious. I love how like none of your things were like experience. Like,
Yeah, none of them were like qualifications in sod. It was
Yeah.
just like they're
their
tan.
knowledge of gravel. I don't know.
No, I don't care about any of that stuff. Like,
Oh, that's a good one. I love that. There we go.
anyways.
All right, last question. please list your top 2 characteristics of each of us?
Top 2, the favorite things I like about you?
You're like, would
Or
you
the
like
most
to
prominent.
first? Or
The 7 things I hate about you.
you're insecure. You love me. You like her.
Ellie's like, where do I start?
Yeah, where do I start? I hate this about you, and I hate this about you.
She literally just finished saying how she's a bully.
She's
And
like,
we're
I
like,
actually have these on a notepad. I'm ready. Don't worry.
To whip some out.
saving these for a rainy day.
No, I would say I'll start with Darian because that's like pretty easy.
Easier.
Easier than Jay. I fucking hate that bitch.
Well, okay. Okay, so one of my favorite things about Darian is how much of like an advocate she is for people in like so many different realms, like whether it's like at work through accessibility or women through like sexual assault or like just, you know, anything. It's or just an advocate for her friends and family as well. And then the
Just
other
hold
thing-
on to these for my bachelorette because we will be doing this again later in the year. Thank you.
There's obviously a million things that you're funny and you're kind, you're all those things, but the one thing that like is so unique to you is when I'm like amped up about something, like I can get you, like you'll match my energy.
Oh.
Yeah. Like if I call you and I'm like, let's go, oh my god, like I can get you, or you'll match that energy so quickly and like you'll hype me up about something.
Yeah.
But then also, like, you will be down in the pits with me when I'm going through it, you know?
Yeah.
And I just, like, really appreciate that versus someone you're like, yeah, that just doesn't do that. You match everyone's energy, and it's, yeah, very comforting trait to have.
I would retweet both of those.
Those were fucking good.
Yeah,
Guys.
that's good.
As for Jay, I
She's like, I guess.
No, I
No.
think my favorite thing about Jay is that you can like change the mood of any room that you're in. You know, like yeah, you can just like light up a room.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's, like yeah, even when like I'm like grumpy or like I'm like pissed off at you, it's like I can't help but like smile and laugh around you, and it's like yeah.
Wow, that's so kind. Thank you.
Good one. I love
And
this.
then I love how this is kind of because of Darian, but how protective you are of like your friends and family and like, you know, watching you like, yeah, just protect the people you love. I wish you did that for yourself more, but
Oh,
I
is this therapy all of a sudden? I wasn't ready.
Oh god.
You're not wrong, but Jesus.
I mean,
I'm ruining everything.
Send me an invoice.
yeah.
Anyways,
Those numbers.
yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet, Allie. You're so kind.
Well, I could say like not kind things or funny
That's
things
okay.
if you want.
I'm
We'll
actually.
get there. I'm sure we'll get
Like,
there.
Jesse's got that one fucking small leg now. That's pretty fucking cool.
Little scrawny ass bitch.
Yeah.
You're like, don't you feel too good about yourself, but you got that small leg.
Yeah, I'll bring you June. Gary's got that weird toe, okay?
Hey,
Yeah,
bitch. I didn't need that on the internet. People are gonna come for me.
Darian, I don't have a belly button, so
You know what? That is
That-
so fucking
yeah.
true.
We all know that if there's a belly button fetish, it's not Allie, and if
Yeah,
it's a foot fetish,
exactly.
it's not D.
yeah.
So, and a thigh fetish or knee fetish for me. So,
That small leg.
little scrawny ass, dumb ass, small ass leg.
Oh.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, ending off on a good note here. This is not necessarily a question, I suppose, but we're gonna play a quick fuck, marry, kill.
I'm ready. Kill
Um,
them all.
I'm trained for this.
okay. The first one, Edward Cullen. Second one, Pete Davidson. Third one, Prince Harry.
Ooh, well, you gotta marry Prince Harry. That's.
That was a good one.
And then I guess you gotta kill. You probably gotta kill Edward Cullen because really he's a threat if you think about it.
How do you kill him though?
And this
Ooh, you know what? That poses another issue.
He'll just keep coming back for you.
Yeah, I mean, you could kill Pete Davidson pretty easily, and then you'd have to fuck the vampire. But if you did it the other way, I think it would make more sense, a long-term strategy, to kill the vampire and get rid of him now.
More of a good deed for the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking long-term, so, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's fair. Side note, did you guys hear that Pete Davidson's getting all of his tattoos removed?
I did.
Yeah, I did. I feel like he's just going to get more after, or do something else.
I don't know. I mean, all of that work
Yeah,
to
I
get
like
all of those taken away?
Also,
trying to like change his image now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like that's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
well, I think I saw an interview with him being like, I'm getting rid of them all. And he was like, hurts like hell to get them removed. But he's like, I just feel like I got so many. Whenever I thought of something, I had it put on my body permanently. And he's like, I was so young and stupid that I just like woke up one day and was like, gorilla, put it on my body, you know?
But like,
Yeah.
why remove all of them? Like, why not just remove
He's
the demo?
rebranding, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing
New era.
Well, I'll keep him around then.
Well,
We gotta see
I
what
guess
the
I'll
fair
fuck him.
Yeah. Yes, I'll fuck him.
Oh, it's too funny. All right, well, Allie, I think you did an excellent job.
You crushed it.
Thanks.
That was so much fun. I hope everybody learned a little bit more about Allie and enjoyed a little bit different of an episode.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be fun to do. So we will be calling on people in our lives to be interviewees. And if you'd love to be interviewed, DM us. We'll decide if you're up for it or not. But
Yeah.
worth a shot. Throw your name in the ring, you know? Or hat in
That's
the
right.
ring. Name in the hat. Right. Whatever.
Really, anything. Just throw it.
Edward's getting stoned
Throw it.
at one
Throw it
time.
there. Who fucking cares? Yeah.
It don't matter.
If you got an extra toe, belly button, knee, throw them in as well.
If you have a wonky part, let us know.
Let us
Yeah.
know. Make us feel better. All of us got our own thing.
Yeah. Too funny. Well, it was good chatting with you guys, and we'll catch you next week.
Catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.